Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of ECH Kraken News. RJ, we've got some pretty exciting news about the Kraken's practice facility. Why don't you fill us in on it?
Yes, we're all really excited about the Kraken's practice facility and the training center at Northgate. And we've been getting some news on it over the past few months. It'll have three rinks, youth hockey, adult hockey, figure skating, learn to skate, curling. The team offices will be there. It'll host practices. It's going to be a real hub for Seattle hockey. And the Kraken announced another exciting development yesterday, and that is the Kraken Bar and Grill. This will be the real fans gathering place in this new hockey hub. You hungry after a rec league game, you want to grab a drink and watch the Kraken practice, this is where you're going to go. And the Kraken probably couldn't have picked a better person to run the whole operation. The operator is going to be Mick McHugh. He's opened 16 restaurants and bars in the Seattle area, and he's the man behind the famous FX McRory's right by the old Kingdome that opened in 1977. So that is a little bit before my time, but I learned it's one of the first true sports bars in America. So you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who's more experienced in this scene in Seattle. So I'm sure you all want to know what's it going to be like. Here are some stats according to the Kraken's press release. It's got a capacity of 300 plus, private dining space for 40. It overlooks two of the three rinks. It's positioned between rink 1, which is the Kraken's practice rink, and rink 2. It's got 17 TVs and views for the 20, and you can see the 25-foot LED video board that's going to be on rink 1 from the bar and grill, and its own kitchen led by an executive chef who will not only be serving up like a fan favorites menu, but he's also going to prepare food for the players under the guidance of Gary Roberts. He's a 21-season NHL veteran, and he's been the Kraken sports science and performance consultant for a couple months now. So, and look at these mock-up pictures. I love the look of it. The wood, the anchor logo on the walls and the doors, and like, come on, those hockey sticks hanging from the ceiling. Like, how cool is that? Dylan,
Yeah,
what do you?
yeah, no, it looks fantastic. I think as far as like a theme, they're right on point here, right? With the Kraken, it's very you know, maritime feeling, and that's what you want. I just love the idea that they're doing this at all, because I think, in the last probably decade, the practice facilities have started becoming more of a destination for fans. In a lot of ways, we've seen a lot of teams upgrading their practice facilities for the team, and then when they do so, incorporating more elements for fans and the local community, such as additional rinks for them to use for rec leagues or just free skating times. And so I like that the Kraken are doing that in the first place, that they're going to have three rinks and they're going to have rec league hockey there and all of that stuff. But to have something like this where, fans can enjoy a real meal instead of just some like snack bar grub, or, it could be a destination spot when the Kraken are on road games. Right, everybody can go and be there and watch the road game and still have that kind of communal fan experience that you don't have because the team's away. I think, as far as for me, this reminds me. I was trying to think of comps. I've only been to the 3 California team practice facilities. Toyota Center doesn't really have anything like this for the Kings. I haven't been to the new Ducks facility that they opened last year, because they opened it like right before COVID, so
Right.
not really anybody has been in there, so I don't know what they have, but I don't think that they have kind of like a full-on restaurant there. And I know their old facility had like just a really tiny little snack bar thing. But the one that this does remind me of is up at the Sharks practice facility, where they have Stanley's. So there, again, it's a 3-rink setup, and on the upper level, overlooking a couple of the rinks, is kind of a bar and grill type place called Stanley's. And we've both played there growing up, we played youth hockey there, or in my case, or in your case, it was adult rec league. And then I've been there scouting tournaments and stuff, and having that certainly, I know this is like not everybody's thing, but being a scout when you're there for a tournament and you're scouting like 3 days all day there, it is so nice to have like an actual place to go and sit and have a real meal instead of just getting like a cup of noodles or a pretzel or something from a snack bar.
Sure.
It makes such a difference. So you know, we've seen how well, you and I both have seen how well Stanley's does there, how, you know, the Sharks do things there, the team itself, right? They have their Christmas parties there sometimes, and they've shot many fan videos there that you can find on YouTube. And I just think that that's a really exciting opportunity for the Kraken. I like that this is going to be bigger. Like I don't think you could ever fit 300 people into Stanley's. I don't think it's nearly big enough. So I think that's exciting. Yeah, I'm just excited because, you know, we've kind of seen this, although you know, and this is more centralized for the Kraken and hockey community in Seattle, whereas Sharks Ice is sometimes not always on everybody's radar because it's just kind of in like a warehouse district, like
Right.
kind of off San Jose State's campus. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Right. It'll be a good gathering place, like you mentioned, and I think at the site of, you know, where they had the old the Northgate Mall, you know, it's a place that's already in people's consciousness where they, you know is kind of a gathering place together. And I think you make a good point talking about the Kings and the Ducks facilities where, you know, it might be easy to take for granted that they're doing something like this where it's a good gathering place to eat real food and to watch practices and such, but that's not necessarily the case everywhere. I think the Kraken have made a good call by building something like this and making it so big so it can be kind of accessible for everyone.
Yeah. So it's really exciting stuff, and it's, you know, it's every little bit of news and every little bit of things like this. It just, we're one step closer. It seems like every week there's something new that's exciting, and it's making it all feel real, right? Like
Absolutely.
we're almost there now. We're you know, 4 months away from having a team. Who would have thought?
Taste the bar food now, huh, Dylan?
Yeah, oh yes.
Almost there.
Almost. All right, so that's it for Kraken News this week, everybody. Make sure to like this video, leave us a comment, let us know if you're excited to visit the Kraken Bar and Grill. Let us know if there's something you'd like to see happen there specifically, if you have any ideas for what kind of events they could host or something like that there. And make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of the Kraken news, as well as all of our other Seattle hockey content.